Keep trying to keep your legs up. All right, let's see. Because once we start figuring out child sacrifice could mean setting up somebody for a crime that they didn't do, kind of changes things. All right, let's see. Because we had all these out. The railroad, the killer just passing through the area. That's not true. Okay. Somebody just passing through the area. You know, we're just going to pull each of these cards and we're going to do a little something different here. I just keep hearing money, 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 money. Or that song, got to do with it, something, something. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to fight a crime. Okay, what I want to say is it's hard to fight against a crime that you don't know that you're being oppressed for. It's hard to fight against a crime if you don't know that you oppressed. You being oppressed for something that you didn't do. Nobody associated this with you in your real reality. You get what I'm saying? Somebody could be down for some shit or being blocked from a lot of opportunities for, no reason apparently. So let's see. Because we had these out and I thought we did a reading on them, but I guess maybe we could have had something, argument or a fight. These are times that somebody sacrificed or was sacrificed. But this could be displaced honor as well. Hold on one second. Like the devil. You know, trying to come as a messenger of light or whatever. You know what? I'm gonna get some other decks that I haven't used in a long time. Okay. Because, excuse me. It's almost like somebody sacrificed their. I don't know. I know that somebody didn't sacrifice too. To move something up or through. Let's see. Boy, my rib. It's something wrong with my rib. It's almost like on my right side, like somebody poked me with something in my lung or in my rib. It's like the bone hurts. It's almost like. Imagine these people keep doing something to somebody because they think that the truth is going to come out about something. Because remember, I was telling y'all, I was getting these strange. I only been in this house for like 8 years, probably. When I first was getting here and I was first going through this ascension, I was getting a bunch of stuff, almost like I told y'all, it's crossing paths with like supernatural police and regular policing. Like the cases that maybe make it, these could be rituals too, that make it to mainstream media. There's definitely something ritual around it. Yeah, zombie energy. The lovers. An argument. Because I'm getting something in the past and something actually now. Fights, argument. I was getting that I can't breathe argument. But I was also getting the argument when, yeah, I think it was my daughter's like 16th birthday. And I had to drive down to Illinois to talk to the stepmother about something that was said. But what year would that would have been? I'd have been can't even look at my phone right now. $2010, probably. Uh-oh. 2010 maybe, because I was a couple months pregnant. I don't know if that was an attack by something that's attached to something, because I for one think that the stepmother is the devil's seed, the devil's daughter. The lilies of Sharon that use other women to lure the Solomon away from Sheba, or in this day and age it could be Sheba away from Solomon. It's just that general situation. Even maybe their own children, the lilies. It makes me think about Kanye and Chris's argument about, was y'all messing with my head? This also giving me this energy too of that argument that they've been showing in the media. And it's giving me when we first started being attacked spiritually in this household, when the invasion or the poltergeist or the, what do you call it? The haunting or whatever started. The I can't breathe when we fell down them damn stairs, almost like on Crooklyn. And I knew nothing would never be the same. Because remember, I think after that argument, they ended up breaking up on Crooklyn. So somebody could have got killed. I'm thinking somebody got killed. Somebody got killed after that, or they got put. Somebody could be in the cold, in the freezer. Something about ice. We're just going to do 3 at a time. It's like somebody could be using somebody as like somebody could be mind controlling someone. Like somebody could have like two bitches or something. You know what I'm saying? Or was using that spell. Somebody could have also sent abandonment. They could have sent some people on the road after the people did something. Those versions of the people. You get what I'm saying? Suspect lives near the scene of the crime. I'm trying to remember how these played out. I pulled it out the same way we kind of ended on that video. But suspect lives near the scene of the crime. Is not true. So again, if this is something in home, this even giving me back to the John Bonet case, we're doing like a multi something here. This like kaleidoscope. We're doing something different. You know, right here with this. This is coming out different. The killer just passing through the area. Like somebody randomly just like see a window open. I see my window cover is out there from the wind blowing. The window cover is out there. But the windows in this house our center block. I don't know if they always been that way, but in this house, our center block. Like those ice cube blocks. Maybe it could be somebody that stays in the area, not somebody that's just a passerby. This would not be if a crime happened on a holiday. This would not be somebody that just was in town from California. You know, that's what I'm getting from that. But an argument of some type ended somebody up in the dead zone. Now, if people are watching, hold on. If people are watching someone, you just kind of never know. If these people are watching or stalking, you never know who it could be. Because a lot of things that can happen in somebody's personal space, you know, it'd be easier to identify something in somebody's personal space if there wasn't a chance of millions of people or thousands of people or an agency of people spying on somebody without them knowing. You know, it ties it down to who was there at the time that could tell us what was said in that room. If you know, it'd be like if a fly was on a wall or a spy or something. If there's an agency of people that have a reason, like somebody's about to be a billionaire and they don't want to sign this money over, or a house or an estate over, or whatever this is, a property, okay, then they could say, we can just handle this with the other people on the outside or something like this and just be done with this. You understand? So, I don't know, I'm just getting something like that. This is the next thing that just caught my eye, a baby here. A zombie baby. Somebody feeding something to the baby. I don't know if somebody could have even left a person alone with a... I was just watching this girl like, oh, I just put my baby in his car, in his seat and give him snacks. He always wants fruit snacks. You know what I'm saying? Also, this bone is looking kind of strange. The Page of Wands. It's like somebody's child, because that's the mom's leg down there underneath the seat. Like cannibalism. This could represent cannibalism. And we got the Holy Spirit here. Temperance. With the real power. Ace of Wands. So this could be somebody that stole something from their spouse, wife or husband, that really had the power in a situation. Somebody was going to gain some type of power or authority. Maybe another person was ruling something and they didn't want to share the space. But the real authority goes with this temperance angel, whoever this is. But it's almost like this person, I don't know, they didn't make it. I mean, this could be something, and because I keep on getting this energy of like New Orleans, all these other places. That's something else. That's something else. That's not the business. That's like that's the business, the business or whatever the fuck it's called. Okay, we're talking the business aspect. That's more like California. You see what I'm saying? Huh? Yeah. The Two of Hazards. Somebody's been in a science lab, you know, walking somebody like a dog, or they've been like doing science experiments on somebody's body. Maybe that's not, the person can't even have their whole body here. I don't know what happened. Something didn't happen out here. Everybody can't see the same thing. Well, maybe everybody else, I can't see whatever this is the same way. I feel like they're trying to force me to see a horrendous crime or witness something horrendous, so that I can be amongst the number of the people in some kind of grave. Because in the Bible it says something about like if these people, there's a group of children that's like these other children that don't know no wicked, or they haven't witnessed, or they haven't been around a crime scene or something like that. They haven't seen the filthy parts, right? Who knows? These could be children of the Holy Spirit. I'm not sure. And they get to they definitely get to advance to heaven or something like this. It talks about these children of this something. They don't know the darkness or whatever, or they haven't seen or witnessed or whatever, and they get to go to, you know, heaven, directly to heaven or some shit like this. So I don't know. The Empress and the child, when the child is a little bit bigger, is in reverse. Okay, this could either be your first child, if you had a child and your child got pretty big, like 9 or something before you had another child. All right. This could also be somebody, you met somebody that had a 9-year-old. This was not the Empress. Okay. Something already had happened to this child or something when you met these people, maybe. Okay. Because say a wicked stepmother is trying to say, this is our estate, da-da-da-da-da, whatever. But no, they're trying to say that this was the Empress and this was the Empress's child. Even if this child is connected to somebody having something to do with that estate, this is not who they left it to. This could be even a father or a male coming back into the energy of... I feel like I get a lot of people that's like perishing or on their deathbed. But this could be somebody that was, yeah, until I met you. So this is somebody that could have looked at certain people that act a certain way or look a certain way or something, but they met you and they was like, wait a minute, something all good about this person. Okay, something all good about this person, and they didn't leave it to their little daughter and that wife. That was not seen as the Empress. And we got the plant here. I don't know. Somebody could have, because that could be this. Oh. But I'm still getting my stone clone. The Jackie clone, the Jackie O clone. And I was just watching a documentary about something, about the families or the big families or the big families that was connected to some. Damn, I should have finished watching it. Usually, I'm telling you, when something strange comes on my feed, I usually try to take it in because it's usually a message, possibly. This is more media. So this is definitely more Hollywood. This is definitely more, it don't have to die. It don't have to end like this with something here. Somebody could be trying to give an estate over like something that has to do with farming or shepherds or tillers or, you know, that type of energy, as somebody is supposed to claim something more high end. Okay. But I feel like after some kind of argument, somebody ended up like dead, allegedly. Uh-oh, why y'all fighting? Somebody could have been, yeah, about the Wheel of Fortune, I'm telling you. Somebody could have, I mean, I don't know, y'all. It's even, like somebody could have took something from someone that you had an argument with somebody and they got pissed off and then they took something from you, some type of essence or something, and gave it to somebody else, like bringing a dead girl back to life. Damn. Or an older version of somebody back to life. Or, yeah, we got the foe. The foe, the lovers. Somebody's foe is these two lovers. Somebody could have gave somebody else the, we got a fort. Something about a fort. Somebody's fort, like, you know, Fort Knox or Fort whatever, Sumter, fort, something about a fort, okay? But we also got the foe, Wheel of Fortune. So I don't know if somebody called you a foe because you was about to be fortunate and they wanted to just hit you up so that they could get the fortune. And then this person could have took the elixir or essence from somebody and brought a dead girl back. Or this could be like taking somebody out of jail that did something and trying to put a person in jail that they feel turned on them. But the person could really be, yeah, because this ain't the son of somebody. The person really could be trying to just protect themselves. Somebody is mad because a person is protecting themselves. They have had an opportunity. Just like these people had an opportunity, these lovers. This could be secret lovers, okay? These could be supernaturals, okay? Just because they had an opportunity to ruin somebody and set somebody up and behead them and remove their power, they took that opportunity. So maybe your opportunity wasn't to be able to do something like that to somebody and get away, but yours is to bring yourself back to life or bring yourself back to a point of something here. Yeah, because somebody could have been like, somebody could have been cheating with a police officer or a spy or somebody in the FBI or somebody in some special forces or something. And then that person was mad about some type of argument or some kind of fight. Or there's a couple in the last 4 years, not too drastic, but yeah. Um, could have been a big old argument or something like this, and somebody came up on a person because you got the Eight of Wands here. This is like Tanya Harding, coming and yeah, T. So my name could be Tanya, coming up and doing something to this person. Okay. I got to keep an eye on them, so I'm a little distracted. And we got all these zombies at the hospital. That could be significant. The doctor looked like a zombie. The lawyer looked like a zombie. The nurses, the patients, the children. Well, maybe the children don't. The children don't look like zombies, but everybody else on here do. Okay. So I don't know if when this person got rejuvenated, it's like somebody taking some of your sacral energy and giving it to a dead girl, and this person like, I'm feeling alive, and then I don't know, because that's kind of crazy how this person is coming after this person right after that. And somebody could also bend and try to then get married to somebody as they're dead. Again, there go that zombie with that eye, that funny eye. I'm not wondering, almost wondering if somebody's marriage is a, you know, op, 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 obstacle of illusion or something of illusion here. And if there's some mysterious shit, like I'm saying, some other kind of shit that was happening around somebody's marriage or wedding, like the wedding, okay? 1983 could be significant as well. See, because this person is smaller, a lot smaller than her. Somebody hit this person in the head. This could be like, I don't even know. Oh, because we was picking up a long time ago about, people replacing evidence and files and stuff. A bone from, somebody take a bone from, like, dig it out the ground and stuff and put it with some old evidence, and somebody's looking at the skull fracture, but this is really somebody dug up this shit from 1980 or something and put it in a recent case. And you get what I'm saying? Like something, I don't know, something just kind of real different here. Because almost like this little girl or this teenager or this young adolescent is this person that somebody did something to when they was little. Also something about losing an eye. Okay. When I was watching that documentary the other day, the man got shot in his eye. And that's why I was thinking somebody's like, oh, now we're even or whatever. So something definitely could have happened to somebody like getting their eyes damaged. Remember, we picked up on eyes yesterday too. The rescue station. Okay. On the TV. Okay. I never really remember this card. Uh Freeport something. Ecker High School. Scumberg. Something Castle Gym. City Outpost. I don't know. Shit. Okay. Somebody could have, I don't know, y'all, because this is crazy. Somebody could have wound up as a news anchor. Like something is a hoax. Like, I mean, it's almost like only black people is not the only ones that was doing hoaxes with crimes to build it. I'm about to say Bilderberg. But okay, Build a Bear. Okay, Build a Bear workshop. The Build a Bitch workshop. Okay, um, it's something is ritual. Okay, and it's not only that. We got Juan, 8 Juan. Um, somebody definitely end up getting a job as a news anchor or something. We got the Sun. Okay, so somebody could be trying to tell you something on the news or on your TV. If you somebody that's going through, look how they say, if you going through an emergency or something, check with your doctor or whatever like this. But this prescription is for these things. You know, it's kind of like this. But I feel like we got the Hierophant in reverse that could be trying to put through. I mean, in the upright, that's trying to put messages through to you on television about something. And then we got for the Sun, there's this kind of energy here, though, right? See, I can't even, yeah. We got orphan, Orpha. I think there's a name like Orpha. I always get it twisted with Oprah in the Bible, but Orpha, Orpha, or Oprah. But this is like everything is dead. This could be even after something has happened here already. The day after something. We got Han, like Hans Christian Andersen, and T. We also got Ant or Anti or Antifa. But we got the Sun here. Somebody could have came back for the Sun here. Or at some point in time, we got number 19 significant. 519 could be significant. But it's like this is the hospital or something, and everything else is dead. They looking for any survivors, but it don't look like there's nobody extra in here, just the 2 pilots. Seems like they came to rescue somebody. They're not available, or they didn't get the message here. Because maybe this is with this Hierophant in the upright. Let's see. Maybe this Hierophant in the upright. This is not that they're a part of Mike TV's clan, where they're not now just digital, you know, millions of little particles. You're not gonna meet this person in person. Now, I know that somebody labeled there's a masculine energy that I know is connected to me in Karma Bites. But I was getting yesterday, even though I won't see you in person, but I know that that's in the Bible. One of these men in the Bible, they were dilly-dallying around in a situation, and one of the women was told that they will not see this person in the flesh. You know, now you will not, it said, you witch, you sit in darkness or something like this. And it said something like, now I won't see you in the flesh, when it's talking about Israel and the Holy One of Israel. So I don't know what the hell these people is trying to play. These could be these girls that's trying to hide something that happened to somebody else's person. They lure the person in to help them work on something, maybe by lying or ratting on somebody that they were actually already with, made something sound so good. We picked up on this like 2 years ago, and then they were sacrificing these people. Okay. But I was thinking, anybody, if my man's family came to me, that's why they didn't do it. Because if my man family came to me, I don't give a fuck how much money you was talking about, and told me it would be, it just would, I just don't think, I don't know what to say if I was in that position. Or with somebody, but why are you showing me this now? And what does this mean for me after I deal with you? And what does this mean? I'm a what ify kind of person. I just don't know. Okay. Yeah, this could be a lie too. All right. That they picked up the son. Because this give me the Epstein files with the little girl on the thing, on the string, the black girl getting on that rope. Maybe somebody picked somebody else up and left their real child for dead in order for an opportunity to get on TV. Okay. So something is a lie when somebody's saying that I came back for you. All right. Would have came back for you. I just needed time. Caught in a lie. There's a lie. Time. This could be this time, father time energy. This could be the time oracle energy. People be looking at me like, why you be saying all that? And why you say everything? Motherfucker, because you ain't. That's what I'm saying. What the fuck you need them for? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. What somebody be doing, okay? What's the matter? What's the matter, right? You don't want to be in there anymore? Here. This is not a good time for me to have picked up this reading. Y'all, I was sitting here this whole time, just chilling, and all of a sudden, I'm like, let me get to this reading. The table calling my name about something. Let me get to this reading. Why is your fingertip so red? I'm like, let me get to the table. And I was like, I really need my, concentration for this. And then you heard them like, oh, we got to go do something real quick. I really did need my concentration for this one here. We got the Viewmaster. Somebody could be, what I tell y'all, I'm seeing something like, I haven't used these in forever, this 90s deck. But I said something like one of those headsets. It talk about this headset in the book, The Spring. When Elijah was trying to get through to Esther, and then it's kind of like she flipped the script on him. And he was like, are you mind controlling me, or are you in my mind or whatever? What the hell? Can you hear what I think? And then she said something like, no, but in the book, it says he gets up out of it. Kind of, it's because it's a play, actually. The book, The Spring, that I told y'all is the prophecy. He get up and he ripped off the headset and throw it down. It says ripped off the headset or a head contraption and threw it to the ground. So I'm like, well, damn, if this book was from 1921 and they had this shit back then, you know what I'm saying? Now we got these little handsets like this. Well, we had these in the 80s and the 90s, but now they got those Osculus things or whatever you call them. So let's just see. Somebody could have lied here. And they're saying duh because somebody didn't want you to be in power, or they didn't want, this could be anybody. This could be somebody's feather. Okay, as above, so below, in between. All right, and then we got this energy here of somebody spying. Like somebody got lots of images, okay? Maybe somebody only needs images, or somebody's like, oh, they've been taking pictures of you or something, and it's like, it's not just whatever. Like somebody was doing something. They got a whole something like this. Like somebody got to go to jail or some shit like this, depending on who it is. Take a chill pill. Somebody like, just take a chill pill. Everybody does it. You get what I'm saying? And somebody like, I got your ass. All right? So let's just see. Think bigger. The killer's just passing through the area. I mean, this could be fucking an alien. I don't know. Okay? Because a bigger thing to me would be something that came from outer space or something. This year could be significant. Surprise. Quintuplets. This could be something that has something. Oh. Something could have something to do with the, what was her name? Natalie something that had all them children. Them sextuplets or whatever it was. Girls, I don't know what it was. A whole bunch of babies. When she got that TV show and everything. Right? This also making me think about the two people that had all them twins. The couple or whatever. But I could have sworn I seen a lady that looked just like that in a nail shop the other day. Surprise. Again, killer just passing through the area. No, somebody stays around somewhere. Somebody could be Puerto Rican as well. It's making me think about the Biggs dude, the Grub Biggs dude that I used to go out with. One name was his real name, supposedly, and one was what he got when he got adopted by his adopted father. That's why I call him that. But he was dealing with a crazy Puerto Rican girl, he said, before me. And he was allegedly had a baby, but it wasn't his, or the baby passed away. Something like this. But I never met that girl. I had no run because I guess she was from Chicago or something like this. So something is not a surprise visit. All right. That guy, yeah. Yeah, dibs on you. Somebody called dibs on somebody. Yeah, and then again, we got this alien peace out energy. This is somebody else, like this Mommy Watson energy in a certain masculine. And then this karmic ending 1010 in this masculine energy of my spouse that look just like her. They look alike. Something is not right. Yeah, something ain't right. There's two couples, older and younger. Okay? Maybe even little. Okay? And you got jealous, are trying to jack your stuff. So they're not getting away with this. They said you're freaking fine. So somebody could have called and checked on somebody or something like this. And somebody said that the person was okay, but they weren't. If somebody is trying to encourage this conversation because of some cases or something like this, it's not going to come in too smoothly. We might have to do it later, but I don't even want to have to do that, really. But I think that how it's being chopped up like this and why I'm moving so slow is going to give the person the answers here. This is somebody that want to know. They always want to know about them fucking text messages that was on something when it comes to a case. Something like this. Okay? So again, it says these two, this is very significant here. With these two people, two aliens